Hey, good evening, family. Welcome back. Y'all true, the underrated one. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Thoughts. And hold on, family. Gotta this underrated perspective. Hold on, family. I'll be right back. I'm back, family. I'm sorry, it was a little technical difficulties. Hi, how you doing, dear Irvin? I'm sorry. It's technical difficulties. I fixed it. I believe I fixed it. Thank you so much. And sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry for the inconvenience. What we're going to talk about tonight. I'm back, fam. I'm sorry. I'm back. I think I fixed the problem. Don't go on StreamYards. But I want you to look at the title. That is very important. Um, Hold on. The title is Underrated Perspective 5. Don't let anyone take charge of your own journey and your own path. Find out that at times there's quite a few people who try to tell you what journey to take. And Ronaldo Tall, thanks for coming. And in a way, I'm not gonna say in a way, but sometimes when we create a journey within ourselves, sometimes we want to hear other people that's constructive, that respect you, give you encouragement. Thank you. And those are the people that we need. If you can hear me, press one, please. Those are the people that we need to be around. Welcome everybody in the chat. I appreciate that. Thanks for bearing with me. So we have to be real careful to tell people about our journey and a certain path that we want to walk. Thank you. Anybody else can hear me? Press 1. And also your family members. You got friends. You got associates. And sometimes they do not have the best interest of us. Because some of them, it's bad. It's a certain state of mind. They get jealous. They get angry. They're very envy of you. But they feel that, oh, his journey, his or her journey is good. You know, I could jump on it now. It's hard to try to strive to be righteous. And sometimes when we be in this journey, yeah, some people think, oh, it's your fault. No, it doesn't have to be your fault. Sometimes that's got something to do with it too. And sometimes through this journey, it be like day and night. Sometimes you can be in this certain gloomy mindset. Sometimes it goes for all of us. Sometimes you be thinking that how am I going to get out of this? But I would say this, that, and I know that some people are atheists and some people believe in Jesus Christ as God, and I believe Jehovah. It doesn't make a difference, but I pray. But as long as I work in harmony with the prayers, things be all right. But I got to do something about it too. Sometimes it can be a short journey. Sometimes it can be a long journey. Sometimes you can get things from your journey that you really need. Or sometimes you have to wait. We have to wait. But no matter what's going on, let's be in the mindset to walk in the journey. Make sure that we have a positive outlook, even depends if the negative right there. Let's try to have this positive outlook of things for you. But if there's a certain positive repetition that you have to keep on repeating, you do that. Then people be thinking, oh, I'm taking on a lot. I don't know what to do. Black man, how I go feed my family? Black woman, how I can deal with this world? It could be many factors what's going on. But we have to understand that, like I always say, we got to stay the course. That quite a few of us, as throughout humanity, but especially our people, do not want to do. And sometimes a journey could be a dead-end street. Sometimes we hit a crash right then and there. But if we keep on pushing, and we keep on having level-headed, I'm not saying that most of you are going to break down and cry and pray like that. Yeah, you're going to do that, and you need to get that out your system. But to understand, you got to keep on going. Because you're going to be a better person. And then you can share with others. And again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience of the live got things fixed, I believe. Welcome to my Periscope family. Welcome. Glad you're making it be here. So we have to keep on. Because you never know. It's going to be some good things going to come into your journey. But when good things and we manifest it from, we still got to keep on going. We always should strive to be the best we can be, our best person that can be. And all the abilities that are around you, we should be fully appreciated. It could be large or small, doesn't make a difference. Look at the little things of a person do. It doesn't make no sense to hold your boundaries that you already got the benefit for, but you want to give it to somebody that already have. No. You give it to somebody that sorely need it. You bless them. Now you'll ask some people, oh, you give it to this person. He or she, they don't really appreciate it. Look what. But how do you know that? You already eating well. You already eating well. It goes for man or woman. You always eating well. Why you want to take the person that's less fortunate and want to add on what you have, but you already have? See, now we call them a glutton person that always want to take. You know how it goes. You know, you have some family always come there. You never see some of your family members, not that much, but they always want to come lease off you, right? I know, it happened to me too. And friends and associates. And they act like they want to be your friend and all that stuff. Come to find out you end up you trying to help, and then they stab in your back after they get from you. Why you don't give me that? Well, I ain't seen you for a long time. When I was going through my thing, I seen you around. Now I got a little something to stabilize myself. That means you live by yourself or your family. Now you want to bring your funky tail over there. You wasn't there to comfort me of my journey, but you want me to comfort you. And that means that person disrespect you, treat you as a convenience. Let me say it again. When a person wants something from you haven't seen for a long time, they want that as convenience. They want to treat you as convenience because they know what they have, what they give back, they don't want to give back, or they don't have it. They selfish. You want to copycat what you go through. But what they fail to realize, everybody go through things differently. Everybody moving their journey differently. It's not the same. Everybody walking their path in their journey in a way. How they know? So for me, I don't have no right to tell a person how to walk their path. I don't have the right to tell them how they deal with the journey they're in. And that's where constructive encouragement comes down. You gotta know the psyche of a person. You gotta know their mindset at that moment. And you got to be there. Make he or she comfortable. Make sure they let them know I'm not judgmental. Like I gave case in point. My mother and my younger brother passed towards the end of last year. And it was actually people want something from me. What do you mean you want something from me? I'm suffering here. But after I say that, I don't hear from them ever since. That means they want, again, I said a few minutes ago, they want you as a convenience. See, walk in the journey, you got to be full spirit, you got to be wholeheartedly, you got to be sure of who you are. Convenience should not be part of that. And that's very important to understand. And sometimes when you take your journey too, it could be any age. So, and come on in, family, come on in. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, Brother Rob. Appreciate that. The Dean Fly community. Thanks again, Brother Rob, showing up. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button for me, please. Anybody that wants to, thank you. Anybody that wants to donate to my Cash App is in the description box, also the chat, and also it's in the chat box. Or you can hit the like button, or you can hit the super chat. Doesn't make a difference. If you don't have it, at least hit the like button. I'm happy with that. And then follow your own journey. You gotta trying to make positive decisions. Because what I have to understand, and there's a lot of people say, oh yeah, your journey could stop right here. No, your journey could be forever. Your journey is eternity. It's never stopped. And you gotta deal with some hindsight, bad things, and you gotta deal with that. But as long as you keep on pushing forward ahead. At times you gotta be mentally strong, emotional strong too. When you're especially spiritually strong, emotionally, mental, you gotta have that. So every component that I name, we have to have that. I know that some of us, we make fun at the less fortunate, the homeless. But you'd be surprised. You gotta be real strong to make it in the streets. All the name calling and stuff like that. And there's some people, oh, that's what they pick. You never know that. So what we have to do, gotta learn to look out for others that need that extra push. We gotta stop thinking about status. And we have to keep on. Then you're gonna have naysayers, you're gonna have family members, friends, and even associates say, oh, y'all don't know why you're going through this. There ain't nothing gonna happen. Well, that's what you say. Because most of the time, when they say stuff like that, they're trying to find something out from you so they can jump on a bad wagon and mess you up. They're not all genuine as they should. I know that, and y'all know somebody like that. So what are we gonna do about it? Shout out to the late great Muhammad the One. I said, you call me the truth. What? Sorry about that. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1. I remember it was one time. I was going through a lot. My father passed away, 31 years ago. And I remember there was some family members was asking me, why are you acting like this? But I found out that I was going through a lot. You know, you know, and they try to put themselves in what I go through. You don't know what I'm going to. How dare you try to tell me what journey I need to walk on, what I need to walk on the path? because it's hard to walk on that righteous path because Satan got his people, got his demons coming after you. Right? And the ones who think like, oh, you know what I'm talking about. You got yet the devil has using people to derail your journey and your path. Let me say it again. Sometimes the devil use other people that looks like you. They also they mean well to derail your path and walk in the righteous path. Thank you. And we fail to see that. That's why we got a lot of trouble within humanity, especially our people, because we want to hang out with the big shots, big money. They think the ones that we feel that got some of us that got big ideas. Well, when a person got the best of interest, maybe they don't have the money, or maybe they don't have other things, but they can bring something to the table. They don't want to be bothered, and then they don't want to be bothered on the journey that you walk, because sometimes you can look at certain people that, oh, he already got, but they're going through problems too, but they don't know because their priorities is not in check. And the ones who go through this journey, most of the time, I can tell you, they be on point. So always remember that your journey continues eternity. You can never stop your journey. Everybody had different journeys in their life. You can go through bad things in your journey, or you can go through good things in your journey. Sometimes you can go through both. But just to understand, you got to stay firm within yourself. You got to show the people that it's no good. That I'm firm with this. Yeah, I'm going to cry. I'm going. My body might be nervous, but I'm going to stand firm. And the people say, "Oh, there's light on the end of the tunnel." I would say this: the light is right there. We gotta keep on pressing. Like Curtis Mayfield in person, keep on pushing. He made that back, I think it's 63, 64, 65. Either of them years. We gotta keep on pushing through our journey. And when you push through your journey the right constructive way, you will gain blessings that you never think you're gonna get. It's like when you get married, Yeah, you got your own journey, and your wife got your own journey, but you gotta combine them journeys together. Work is one. To common goal, to stay married, to love each other. No matter what trial tribulations y'all in. Work it out. So we gotta take on these things. Gotta take on these things. Maybe there's certain things that we don't like to do at that time, but we have to do it so we keep on going, right? There's certain things we have to do without, but we have to do without so keep on going, right? We should never depend on anybody that walks in our journey and go on our path. Never. Because that's what they want you. They want to steal some of what you're thinking, what you're telling them, and how you go about it, and they take it right then and there, so they can benefit. Why are you suffering? Oh, thank you, KQKC. That's my LDBC brother. You're gonna see him. Me and him gonna do something very soon. Watch out for my channel. Thanks for I want y'all to support each other in the chat. That's a good brother right there. KQKC. He knows boxing. He knows other things. People say, "What's that familiar?" I mean, he came to my channel. We did some last year. So that's the one you're talking about. KQKC Boxing Network. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you're here because I'm gonna throw the title that you see. I'm gonna throw in a boxing historic content on this. In boxing, us as black people, we are the best. We create the most champions ever. Because you know why? Because despite how these conditions is, we as a people, especially the black fighters, we have to walk their own journey. The black murders, you name it. Because they was not giving us no opportunity. So these brothers, these men had to fight among themselves. Like Jack Dempsey, one of the great, people say one of the greatest fighters ever. But he didn't want to fight a black fighter because you know why? Because maybe he feels he gonna lose. See, this is what I'm saying. That happens. But we kept on. The fights kept on. Because they had to walk in their journey. Even though there was gloomy times at that. Racism. You picture you fighting. Now I want people to understand what I'm saying. I want to try to connect the dots what I'm saying then and then now. Picture that you is a #1 middleweight and middleweight champion and light heavyweight champion. I'm talking about Archie Moore. Almost 20 years he had to search and fight. He had to go to Australia and fight. But late great Archie Moore, he did not did for his convenience. He willing to go on that journey. Again, he fought as a middleweight and a light heavyweight. Because sometimes that journey we strive to go do good and everything. Sometimes our journey could be a long time. And sometimes it's not our fault. So in the early 50s, he did what he had to do. Hold on to the title. To me, one of the best. He fought the championship, I believe, in his late 30s, early 40s. But he kept that title almost 10 years. Because he respected the journey. He was into the process of his journey. And he said, when I get to that journey, I'm going to keep on. And that's what late great Archie Moore did. He didn't let nobody take charge of his journey and walk the path that he had to walk on. He took charge of that. He owned it. And that's why he became one of the longest light heavyweight champions ever. To me, one of the best. One of the best in me. You ask me, I think you got to put him in the top 10. All I'm saying is this, that sometimes the path that we walk on seems like impossible. It seems that nothing is not happening. But I'm just letting you know, you keep on pursuing it, things is happening. Things gonna get well. Archie Moore. Whatever we do, let's make sure that we are meek and humble. Let's make sure that any ugliness, ugly people is around. I'm talking about the mindset. Get them away. Because they one way or the other, they're going to bring you down. They're not going to respect what you stand for in your righteous path of your life. And it goes, and it doesn't make it difference what aspect of life you in. When you walk in that path, what I'm talking about, it's all about survival. And I ain't talking about in the streets. I'm talking about the mindset. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about culturally. I'm talking about socially. That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes you cannot tell everybody about your journey. You can't tell everybody what the path and journey that you walk on because they are a bunch of snipers. They are looking. They are waiting. They are a bunch of leashes they work. What's going on, Brother Tyrone Church? Thanks for coming. They are waiting for you to get off that track of your own journey. And we all fall off the track sometimes. We do. But this is the thing I always say this, and I'm keep on saying. Just stay the course. Again, stay the course. Stay the course. And it's hard. I know it's hard. It ain't easy, but stay the course. And abundance will come. So I tell people in the chat, and I tell people outside, don't give up on your own journey that you walk. Don't knock it because that's a journey that you have to walk on. And you might not have everything you have right then and there, but as long as you have your life, as long as you have your spirit, everything else of your body, you winning. And it goes for me too. Because I have to take a look at myself. I'm tired going through this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm winning getting up every day. Brothers, if you need to cry because things happening to you, let it out. Let it out. Because I almost died in 2017, almost died of stress. Because the journey started getting to me. And I had to understand that I had to be more selfish of myself. I always been selfish with myself in the past, but take it to another notch as black men. When you take that journey, black man, you had to be selfish of yourself. You had to advocate for yourself. And I will promise you this: when you got other brothers that had the same mindset, the same mindset, and the same journey, probably different, but different ways. But if they understand your journey, they're gonna be there for you. And then after that, if there's a certain woman that has strong feminine and she understands that She's gonna come. But first thing foremost, you gotta respect your own journey and the path that you walk in with the journey. And sometimes that journey could hurt. The breakup of a woman or man. Family talk behind your back. Friends throw you away. But let me explain to you, family. If they act to you this way, they never really was there for you anyway. They just leashes. They there for, like I said about almost an hour ago, they there for convenience. You don't need nobody to be there for convenience. You need somebody to be there. If you're gonna be there, be there. Everything what I'm saying so far is come from personal experience. You could be the best black man. You could be the best black woman. But you got to go through wear and tear of that journey and the path that you choose to work on that's positive. Yeah. But see, the thing about it, I would say back to basics, I ain't no convenience. I ain't trying to be. I ain't no convenience. You're not gonna drop things off with me, and I'm supposed to deal with you with convenience. I want commitment because see, that's a good. I like you said it back then because this is what I'm getting ready to say. We got to be committed of our own journey. We got to be committed of our own path that we walk. If that's what's going down, that's the path we got to take. That's the path within the journey that we got to take. And don't beat yourself up either. Oh, I can't get this certain woman because I'm doing and everything. No, don't beat yourself up, black man. Say there's a woman. They got accept you the way you are. Long as you change within yourself and outward, that's all what counts. We gotta stop looking at these fools that they think they're doing something. They living on somebody else's journey and their own path. Because at the end, they trying to stifle our journey that personally we have to walk on, and even the path they walk on. They gonna try to stifle it because they don't have it. See, we had to be disciplined to walk in, will be in the journey and be careful to walk in the path and what we had to bump into. Not everybody that I was just saying to you, no, you're not going to understand my journey because I had to walk on it. I'm not going to understand what journey you walk on, but it's okay. Sometimes God put a certain person in your life, not just for convenience, but for purpose and like back to the basics said, commitment. So that's when preference comes in the picture now. We have the right constructed preference so we can keep our journey going and both walking that path of that journey, that's the question we need to ask. And everything what I'm saying, it goes for me too. Because first thing foremost, walking that journey, and we want to show, if we want to improve ourselves, especially if we want that significant one, you got to be committed to yourself first of the journey that you walk in. You should never cheat yourself out for nothing. Never say to yourself, I am convenience. I'm a human being. I'm committed to the process of my journey when I'm walking this path at this moment. But it doesn't mean you might walk in that moment, but it means gradually, no doubt about it, into eternity. But there's going to be many, many channels come. So we got to think about which channel that we're going to pick to keep on improving ourselves. And then we get to feel more comfortable with that significant one. Or it could be a family member, it could be whatever it is. See, other things you can say, oh, it's convenient that you get some. All right, that's good. It's convenient. But when it comes to your journey, it should not be about convenience. It's all about standing firm within yourself. When you stand firm in yourself and you walk in that righteous path the best way we can, because it's hard. I have flaws like everybody else. Trust me, good people is going to be around you. God going to send you people that's going to help you. Don't alienate them people because you got hurt. Thank you, Annette. Beautiful one. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, before I continue, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tonight, I will be back. Do the men's talk. So Tyrone Church, everybody else, I want you to come at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna put the link out there, and we're gonna talk about some things and also have a good time. Men's talk tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And black men and black women, especially black men, stop selling for yourself convenience. Goes to black women too, with black men. But I want to talk to the brothers. Stop selling for convenience, because when you sell for convenience, that means you cheapen yourself. That means they could do whatever they want. It could be a woman, it could be friends, or it could be family members. You have to know yourself that you are worthy. That I'm a human being. I am worthy. I am part of the purpose of God arrangement. He made me the way I am. Oh, I'm just saying, family. Don't give up. That's what the toxic people want you to do. They want you to give up. Stand firm within the course. Course. Never give up. Always understand that there are some people want you to win. I had quite a few people had thrown me away in my lifetime. Because that's what they want you to do. They want you to tap out because they gonna say, oh, he did it, he or she, look at him, I get it right now. No, you don't give them nothing because they're gonna try to suck every life of you out. And what you're gonna have, hardly nothing for yourself. But if you deal with a constructive person that believes in you as a person, they're gonna make sure that you're gonna be on that path. Even though it might be constructively hard, but they're gonna make sure you be on that path. So I'm gonna be a few more minutes because I'm gonna rest up a little bit because, like I said, 9 o'clock tonight, Man's Talk. It's gonna be 9 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking for brothers to get on the panel. Let's talk. Let's have a little fun, serious, and have some fun too. And the sisters and the queens that's in the chat, I want you to come back. And please show up on time. Just don't march in there like, oh yeah, I got it like that. Because I don't like stuff like that. And I know if you're busy and you got to do something, I ain't talking about you. But I'm talking about the stuff, be respectable and get there early. Sometimes we rock in the chair all the time, but it ain't going nowhere. It still stay at the same spot. But see, when you get up, you want to go somewhere. You got to get up and walk to it, right? That's how it is. A journey. We rock ourselves to the same place, but we prefer to get up that rocking chair and keep on pushing to be on that path. Let's not be a standstill rocking chair. Let's get up and walk and do whatever we can to continue of this journey and walking the path within it. I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when we had good parents, sometimes you got to take a little from your parents' formula and insert to yourself so you can make it with yourself so you can be better for it. Sometimes when you go through that journey, and it could be a long time, it could be years, but when you reach that pinnacle, when you get it, it's worth it, right? The cries, the tears, the anguish, the angry, sad. You don't know when it's going to change. But what we have to do, we got to pass it on to others. You got to pass it on to others. We have to have that genuine love for that next person. Now, if that person don't want to follow, that's on them. But we have to. Never always thinking that our journey is eternity. It doesn't stop. Just like other journeys is eternal too. And sometimes we have to act. We have to have resources to continue our journey too. That goes with it too. I had women in my lifetime call me ugly, call me retarded, call me all those types of things. Yeah, did it hurt? Yeah. And it was going on years. But when I learned from my parents, they say, you got to understand, they wasn't raised right. They know better, stuff like that. But by them saying that, I have to love myself and I have to brush that away. And quite a few black women don't think black men go through stuff like that. Yes, we do. We just don't talk about it. Because I have to understand, I got to walk that path. Even the trials and tribulations coming down on you, on us. And I know it sounds crazy, sound cruel. Sometimes you got to brush it off and keep it going. Goes for black women too, and throughout humanity. Just like Gainer, um, Gainer itself. Now the ones that talk about Gainer itself are part of the crew that Gainer itself, part of the family now. I drunk some 3-in-1. I drunk some mocha. And I drunk chocolate. And these all the products that I have is good. Matter of fact, hold on one second. Let me get it. I'll be right back. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Y'all can hear me, press 1. Press 1 if you can hear me. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna turn on my start cam. And like I told you before, the journey. Let me show you this, and I'm going to explain. I'm part of the Gano itself. This chocolate. This is mocha. This is the 3-in-1. Now, they're gonna say, and I'm down with them already. If you want to know more about it, I did a live before that. I want y'all to check it out. Why I show this? Because this is going to be part of my journey. This is part of my journey to strive to get well, and it tastes good. I can make money, and I can pass on to others. We gotta understand, our journey always keep on evolving. The good or the bad, but we want to stick to the good. This is investment, being selfish of myself. And I give it to others so they can have the same joy themselves. That's why our journey, sometimes when we walk in it, it's not about you. It's about others. It ain't all about me. It's about others. And then sometimes throughout humanity, especially our people, we tend to forget about it, or we don't want to deal with it. So there's nothing wrong being selfish with yourself to live. There's nothing wrong with that. There are some people that have a problem with that. It's okay. Yo, what's going on, brother? I ain't see you in a minute. What's going on, brother? Oh, brother, let you know right now, it's going to be Men's Talk tonight. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want you to come through. Hopefully you can get on the panel, all right? It's Men's Talk tonight. Yeah, I ain't see you in a minute, bro. 9 tonight. After this, 9 p.m. Eastern Time is going to be Men's Talk, right? And I want you to join it. But see, when I show you this, it ain't all about showing off. It ain't all about, oh, you down again. No, it ain't all about that. It's about a personal investment of my life. I'm going to be selfish of my own journey. I could be selfish of my own life because I want to be healthy. I want to live another 50, 60 years. I want to travel. I'm not traveling around the world, but I'm saying that if I want to go somewhere, I can go somewhere, and I can still tell people about this. Like my brother right here, I haven't seen him in a long time. Ever since we evolved, and that's it. Well-rounded brother. I know you remember that day too, right? I'm being well-rounded brother. But we have to understand that we have to seek certain ones that can give us that assistance. Not saying that we depend on them, but that assistance to cheer you on. And that's what us black men we gotta do. We gotta learn to cheer each other on, no matter what aspect we in, no matter what status that we in. Like Muhammad's the one. Call me the truth seeker. So why you call me the truth seeker? You tell the truth. You give yourself. That means you serve the community. Yeah, you remember I used to give you that word. I gave you. You remember that, right, bro? You remember I call you that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Maybe I don't live in a high price apartment. Maybe I don't have a house. I don't have this and that, but I have something that I could build on. How could you treat others? How you could treat others bad, but your stuff is not. Your stuff is dead, not there. See, when we be on our journey, walk on our path, it be so good, it's eternity. It never stops. But if you keep on doing bad, it's going to stop. Not in the way that you want to. There are some that lost their life and they do something, they strive to be better. It happens too. But when you do good for people, I really believe people remember that. Yeah. So that means we have to be very careful how to seek out the ones that have the same mindset, have the same grit to walk in that righteous path. So no matter what people think about you, no matter what people could throw stones at you, throw whatever they can, you're gonna be hurt. Hey, we human beings. We're gonna be hurt, we're gonna get back. That's all to it. That's how it is. Can't run away from that. But stand firm. Because you know what you're doing is right. Stand firm in your path. The path could come many curves, but don't worry about it. You gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. And set goals for yourself. They don't have to be big goals. Be little goals. Path, degrees. And not everybody going to respect your degrees of growth, of your degrees of follow-up of your journey. They're not gonna do it. So don't even worry about that. As long as you try to do what's right, that's what counts. But our people, we just don't get it sometimes. We don't. We like to be around certain people that's popular. People got money, prestige, and all of that. We sometimes we think, oh, they got it on their own. Oh, you no, they ain't got it on now. They have to do something. And there are some that got the organic way. We should be proud of them too. Those are the ones that need to be proud of. But some of us, we don't. I got this. I got that. I could do this. Oh, yeah, that's all right. No. Yeah. Right back to basics. Yeah. And we have to understand the timing that we go through our journey too. There's not a I repeat that's it. That's not a set time to get what we want. We got to keep on pushing. When that time pops up, when we know, but it should never stop us to try to do what's right. I remember somebody told me, she say sleep. He did a live like a month ago. He said, listen, as long as you wake up, open your eyes, you're winning. And it's true. I had to learn that too. I had to be a reminder within myself. Yo, underrated what? You waking up. You winning. You winning. You open your eyes. How many people didn't get a chance to open their eyes? They didn't get a chance to go through a day. You winning. But you pray for the ones that lost their life and stuff like that and have memory of them, thing. See, we like the nice things instead of dealing with somebody within the soul, character, principles, protocol. That's part of walking that path within your journey. I have to understand. I have to re-examine myself. And there's nothing wrong to have those, because those going to put the things I just said. It's going to push you on. It's going to be a clearer mindset. Your visual never, always say, visual never lie. Your visual is going to be clear. Your mind is going to be clear. And all that components is going to be, the authentic list is going to be clear. So all that stuff is going to come out. What you think is going to come out? How you feel is the truth. But we have to learn to keep those values, what I say. There are some people that want things so fast. And I know sometimes it's true. But hey, listen, you go through certain things, you want things fast right then, and there's nothing wrong to think about that. We all think about that. You want this to end. I know. Anybody knows, I know. Just keep on pushing. And to understand that your time is coming. But when the time is coming, understand that it doesn't stop right there. Your journey still continues. And then if you reach that certain part of your life that you could do something, you want to cry. It's hard. In this system of things, it's hard. We deal with people that don't like goodness. They don't like the soul of you. They don't even like the race that you in, the marathon race. Strive to do what's right. They see that all that goes with the journey, that goes with the path, that goes with everything that I talked about past here. Everything I'm saying goes to me too. No matter what, we still have a chance. You do not let any toxic people that take that away from you. No, you don't let them take those from you, your chance. You have the right to walk in your own path. You have the right to strive what you want to be good in your life. You have the right to walk in that righteous path so you could benefit or anybody else around you benefit. But do it for yourself first. It don't have to be a broadcasting. Oh, I see. Yeah, it don't have to be that way. Be meek and humble, but at the same time, be firm in what you do within yourself. I have to learn that too. Reminder. I have to have a solid foundation within myself. It's like you see a statue. If you look at it, it's solid, right? So when you stand and your mindset is so stature of good, of what you believe in, and with the commitment, like back to basics, you're on your way. And it might move slow. Yeah. It might move slow. But it's all right. It's okay. Because long as we keep ourselves busy, long as we try to, you gotta keep positive, within us, we're gonna be okay. And again, it's not gonna be easy. We owe it to ourselves to be in this journey, individual journey of life. Do whatever we can to get out of it that we know that is great. We have the right to fight for it, but we gotta fight for ourselves first. We got to be more selfish for ourselves, for the betterment of ourselves and throughout life. We have to understand, I say it again, walking the journey is integrity. It's lasting. We do things wrong. It could be to our eternity, but it's going to cut short just like that. So that means we have to pay the price more to do what's right. Of everything that I say so far, with an hour and a half. Like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy to be black in this country. It's not easy to be a black woman in this country. Definitely ain't hard to be a black. It's hard. It ain't easy to be a black man in this country. But I'm here. No matter what, I'm here. And I had to understand that my journey is not going to be what I want to. But I got to be in the race. I got to be where I got to be in that race, eternity race. Eternal. It's going to be bumps here, boom, boom. That's all right. So, my advice from me to me, it goes to me too. Let's stay in the race of our own journey. And to understand the path is going to be the tailing point where we want to go. Go left, go right. Or want to be in the middle, be focused. Stay the course. Just all we need to do. We get off the course, it's okay. Get back, dust it off, and stay the course. And when we do that, the abundance will be around the corner. And it's not going to come when we want to. It's going to come when it's needed. And give all praise to Jehovah. All right, thank you for listening to me. Sorry for the technical difficulty. I am very sorry. Forgive me on that. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Y'all can hear me, press 1, please. And again, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tonight, I will be back with the Man's Talk. We're going to talk about some serious things. We're going to bug out a little bit, open it up a little bit. So Dave wants you to come back. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Again, tonight, Men's Talk, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Let's understand our life does has a purpose, but we have to be in the journey to be in the purpose. Fight for all you got to be in that purpose, to be blessed. Have abundance to keep you going. Thank you. Back to the basics. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate this, y'all. Again, I'm sorry for the few minutes technical difficulties and stuff. I really appreciate this. And I understand here that everybody's journey is different. But the path is the same within the journey. And stay in that path, we have to be spiritual connect, mental connect, emotionally connect, social connect. That do all that. And culture connect. And let's understand to help out others too. Not give them the blueprint, but be there. Sometimes we can be there, you listen to them, you're helping them, had a great appreciation of their journey, and they keep on going. So thank you so much. Again, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tonight. I will be back. Men's Talk. Thanks for everybody comments. It's right on time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. Man, I ain't did 3 lives in a long time. And that could tell you, I used to do Fridays, Saturdays, I used to knock out 4. Sometimes 5. But I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. But just understand that our journey don't have to be bad. It's good. And maybe the gloomy darkness is there, but it's gonna be there. It's gonna come. Just gotta keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. On behalf of my channel, the underrated doctor, yours truly, the underrated one. The #1 grinder, Chef JT, not just chef in the kitchen. I be chef of information. Respect my existence. Respect the underrated one existence. Respect the underrated one family existence. Respect the LDBC existence. That stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. I roll with them. Lions Den Boxing Community. That stands for also basketball community. And like I said, don't let your toxic family members, toxic friends, or your toxic boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife and associates get in the way of your path. Get in the way of your journey that you're walking. Strive. Just keep on striving. You will get there. Right? So on this one, 9 o'clock tonight, come back. This one is Get Host.